Bennett on the wing to Kachuk. Walks it across the line, dropped off. Petrie takes a peek, put it in front, deflected on goal, and turned aside by Knight. Scooped up by Dickinson to Bertuzzi. Works it back to the line again to Murphy with a shot, and that's fought off by Tarasov. Cleaned up and carried out now by Ryan Green. Three Hawks through center. Green, Nazar, back to Green. Kaiser with a shot, pad save, Tarasov, big rebound. Hawks go to work on the power play. In a scoreless first period, here's Bedard with a pass to Bertuzzi on the backhand, and that's stopped by Tarasov. Greer against the puck. Play back to the point. Jeff Petrie works it down the boards, looks in front, trying to make a play. Cut off, chip wide on the ricochet by Samashkevich. Swings wide, back to the line. Little move there by Balinskis. Puck to the slot, pinballs around. He gets it back in front for Bennett. Rebound, flipped on goal by Kachuk and stopped by Knight. Goalless. Not a lot of shots. That was a good chance for the Panthers. I hope somebody bought him a beer after that game, Panger. That's all I can say. Here's a chance now for Bedard down the wing. Turns, passes back. Murphy with a shot. Turned away by Tarasov. Murphy plays it back around to Bedard. Throws it in front. Turned aside by Tarasov. As Murphy had gone to the front of the goal. Verhaeghe up on the forecheck. Lone man for Florida. Hassling Levshunov. Able to step in front of Verhaeghe. Hawks cough it up. Stolen by Rodriguez. And a shot turned away by Knight. Bertuzzi on the loose puck. Bank pass. Vlasic shoots. That's turned away by Tarasov. Rebound around the boards to Bertuzzi. Vlasic again. Long shot. Tarasov sees that on the way. Hangs on. Rister wide of the goal. Off the inboards to Marchand. That shot gloved. Spencer Knight's had enough. Hangs on.
Little guy with gumption and good hands.
Mikheyev puts the puck behind. Here's Bertuzzi looking in front. Tries a shot himself on a sharp angle. Tarasov fights it off and covers up. Good play there by Lardis on the back check to deflect it away from Vilmanis. Puck back to the front of the goal. Deflected away off a couple of sticks and a skate right to Knight.
You're asking the thoroughbreds to go around and get whipped. Around the track we go.
Samashkevich with a shot. He almost snuck it through Knight. Evan Rodriguez lost the handle. Able to recover.
So a little bit of a change. The coach said that these lines might get shuffled up, so they've switched Nazar and Bedard.
Bedard back out there with Mo and Burakovsky to start this period. Meantime, a chance the other way and a good save by Knight. That time, Vilmanis coming in off the left wing, but a penalty coming up to the Hawks on the hook.
And you get right to the post if you can, but obviously Crevier with his good skating thought that he could catch him at that point.
Right side by Lundell. He'll bank it all the way around, waiting for it for Verhaeghe. Pass down low, Lundell checked. Shot by Samashkevich, turned aside by Knight. Rebound to the corner. Samashkevich settles it down late in the power play. Back to the blue line to Verhaeghe, and that'll come outside the zone just as Crevier steps out of the box. Another kill for the Hawks, BK. And we're back to 5-on-5, 3 minutes into the second. Long pass to Bedard, couldn't take control. It's broken up and worked back the other way. Rodriguez got a weak shot away, stopped by Knight. Here comes Levshunov on the attack. Levshunov with a shot on the blocker, saved by Tarasov. Second shot far side and the rebound by Bertuzzi.
Mikula right here, he gives him the old 9 of hearts right there and gets by him. And then a real quick shot going to the blocker side. It was labeled. That's an excellent save by the goaltender Tarasov. Tarasov gets that with the block.
Well, probably real in Bowman for that record. Here's Bedard. Shoots up high, and that's out of play. I don't know if Tarasov got a piece of that or not. Not cleared. Kaiser keeps it alive. Takes a look. Shoots. Deflected off of Mikula and then off the pad. Tarasov made the save as the penalty comes to an end. You see Ekblad going to the bench out of the box, and the Hawks 0 for 2.
And that's why I like that play by Kaiser, just to get that on the net. There's already traffic there.
Back come the Panthers. Bennett shoots and gobbled up by Knight, who hangs on. Marchand to the middle. Glove save by Knight. That was the hottest team in the league. They actually lost Tampa yesterday, but it's been on an absolute tear. Here's Nazar in front with a shot and a good save by Tarasov. Goal since returning from injury, and he comes close here just off the shoulder.
No, he didn't touch it. So respected. There's a shot. Walkered away.
Here's Bertuzzi. Takes the pass, drops it off. Dickinson shoots, and that's stopped by Tarasov. Would have bounced back to the blue line, but it was slowed down off the leg of the referee. Dickinson went to throw a hit. He hit Bertuzzi, actually. And now Rodriguez will look at a shot. And a good save by Spencer Knight.
You got to love the young kids and their confidence and calmness to be able to communicate under pressure.
There's a wraparound attempt, and it's in! Jammed in! Somehow that sneaks under Knight on the wraparound by Bjornfoot.
Just a jam play. And Bjornfoot, the defenseman on the weak side.
38th NHL game, and let's see how this one
He comes on the strong side pinch right there, and he carries it. He actually used the linesman as a bit of a decoy. And you see there was a little bit right there. And he goes around the linesman, so Burakovsky now is on the wrong angle. Grzelcyk got tripped up, and it ends up on the jam. You can see Grzelcyk lose his footing. It might have gone off his shin pad.
Kaiser wants it, gets it, shoots it. That's blocked. Lundell took that off the hand, I think, and he's in a bit of pain. Good play by Kaiser to keep it onside. Kaiser, Mikheyev in front! They score! Bertuzzi ties it up late in the second. And the Hawks make it 1-1.
After Lundell had blocked that shot, you see two Florida Panthers go beyond number 44. Boy, he deserves all the credit in the world. Plays it to Mikheyev.
Samiskevich up on the forecheck. Hawks able to clear. Forsling intercepts right back in. Samiskevich shoots. Stopped by Knight. It's in. Sneaks under the arm and just over the line. And Mackie Samiskevich makes it 2-1 Panthers.
The play goes around the boards, and he just pulls it back there. It goes off the right elbow, maybe the side of the body of Spencer Knight, and just ever so gently dribbling in. Has enough mustard on it to get beyond the goal line before Kaiser reaches in there desperately. But, you know, it clearly went across the goal line, as you can see from this angle right there. Maybe a half an inch at the most.
Forsling banks it ahead. Rodriguez with a bit of room on the wing. Lemsonov close the gap. They score! Ripped in by Verhaeghe on the setup by Rodriguez, and it's 3-1 Panthers.
Top of the circles right here. Forsling again bumps it off the boards, uses the angle to get that puck. Rodriguez, oh boy, a little toe drag move right there. And he pulls that puck in. Watch the hands here, Rodriguez. There once. Now watch this one. There again. Scoops it by Burakovsky, and in one quick motion, boy, that puck barely touched the blade of Carter Verhaeghe. You could hardly hear any noise of that puck.
Nazar back the other way. Pass on the wing is broken up. Good play there. Could be a 2-on-1. Up front, nice save there by Knight off the stick of Reinhart on the 2-on-1 shorthanded. Knight's able to hang on.
A little bit of space as he pushes away from the forward Burakovsky, and now he waits for it. Levshinov goes down right there.
2 minutes to go.
That's all he can do.
High flipper. Ekblad up the boards. Rodriguez works it out. Reinhart picks it up with the empty net and scores. Sam Reinhart picks up his 26th goal into the empty net.
He does that and has success. And now on a backhand play by Ekblad, a chip play on the boards. Rodriguez pushes it up, and on the backhand, Reinhart just dumps it right into the empty net.
Panthers up next at home against Utah on Tuesday. Half minute left. Verhaeghe. There's a shot, they score. Another one for Bjornfoot. He had one career goal coming into tonight. He's got 2 in this game.
I know it's late in the game, and the game's going to be lost, but you want to defend better and not have your goaltender give up this one late. This one's on end. A little bit of a knuckler there.
Schedule all 5 of the next games will be on Chicago Sports Network.
Well, you know what? Hockey fights cancer night, an emotional night in a jam-packed crowd and bad weather that the Hawks wanted a better result here. So very disappointing.